Party member. That guy that killed them babies over there in Norway, he was a Tea Party member. He was the same people that's got our debt hemmed up right now, and we might not even get our check next week. So look, I'm calling the chief because I don't want nobody to hurt me.
And Mr. Wooten, I can tell you, like I said, I am from the Bureau of Investigation and Support, and I can tell you that I work directly for the Colonel, and we have not seen your name come across our desk.
Well, why is it? We know why I call Sergeant, and I gotta calm down, Sergeant. Have you ever been stuck by a pin and it gets you? Well, I know you ain't never been hit by no extension cord, because my mama hit me with it. If you ever been hit by a extension cord, you open your mouth and the cry don't come out till 5 minutes later. It hurts so bad.
I know what you mean.
Well, you know what I mean then, okay.
My father's was a belt.
Oh, Lord, you know what I'm talking about then. This is the way the city have me right now. As a citizen, I called the mayor's office. This happened twice. I documented. I had it on tape the last time I called, which was 3 weeks ago. And I asked her, I talked to Heather, his nice worker there. She's the same age as my daughter. And I talked, Heather wasn't there. Some Caucasian lady answered, and she never would give me a name. And then when I did ask her name, she just sent me to Heather's voicemail without answering it. So then the day when I called, because I sent the MP3 to the city of St. Louis, and I used the Constitutional Declaration of War, which is the Declaration of Independence, only politically in a parallel paradigm expression of constitutionality. Nothing in reality of a person in a wheelchair declaring war. Who he gonna declare war on? In a wheelchair. Better go sit himself down somewhere. I declared war politically and verbally as Patrick Henry in the essence of our country. In Thomas Paine, when he got tired and wrote the Common Sense letter, I declared it like that. These are the times that try men's souls, when our Constitution is challenged. And you took an oath to defend our Constitution from domestic and foreign invasion. And I have a right as a citizen to stand beside you, dear sir, and declare the constitutionality. With that being said, when I asked the lady her name today, she said, "Excuse me," and hung up on me. In the mayor's office. So then I called back and I got through. I got through. And I asked her, was she a secretary? She said she would never answer me. I'm concerned. Then I had some people who said they were intelligence, like you said you were the Bureau. 6 officers out of the Grand Master's district, the Grand Master of the KKK, Jerry Lakeshaw's district. 6 officers arrested me in front of Yummies on the south side on Shenandoah and told me they were doing an investigation, and they were with a special investigation with a bureau. I didn't know who they were. I said, "You the CI? What y'all investigate me for?" I thought it was like Homeland Security. It's some regular old officers that's over there in 3rd District. Now, I've got complaints filed against all these police officers with Captain Hayden. I just spoke to him earlier this week. I have been diplomatic. I've talked to Caruso. I went over to Caruso's police department in my wheelchair to talk to him. I called Captain Jerry Layshock. I've been talking to everybody, Sergeant. I've been trying to use diplomacy. The city can't make me a criminal because they want to have business as usual, and a poor child is calling them on what they doing and they know they wrong. Now, they can't kill me in my wheelchair and then say I have a gun on me and all I got is a cell phone on me. That's all I ever have on me is my cell phone. When I leave and go on these streets, because I don't even have a conceal and carry. I don't have no conceal and carry. I ain't carrying no weapon. I leave here, I get out there and I preach to these babies. I done lived 51 years, come up out of them courts. I ain't dead yet. We done had 3 or 4 #1 murder rates in St. Louis, and I'm not dead, Sergeant. So why do I need a gun in these streets now? I had something to protect me in my home from drug addicts. We had crack addicts breaking in down there at 1410 Ohio, where I was living at when I got my registered firearm, and heroin addicts. Now, I ain't bothering nobody. Please tell the chief don't let them hurt me and say I had a gun or something on me when all I got is my cell phone.
You're making the complaint with Captain Hayden and the 3rd District officers was the right route to go with that one.
Well, I'm talking about, I want the chief to know. If I come up dead in this wheelchair and make the news, I respect Chief Isom. I want Chief Isom to know on his watch, I am not a citizen that would threaten any other citizen in this city. And you tell Chief Isom I said that. Not a one hair on nobody's head, not even the dirty police officers that hurt me. Okay, I'm going to stand on mine, use my ink pen, complain to who I have to complain to, and maybe talk loud, but that's it.
And we will go ahead and we will, like I said, I will make sure that if I do see anything, we will get in touch with you.
You shouldn't see nothing. I don't know what you could see. And listen, if it ain't from the FBI, and if it ain't under USC Title 18242, y'all need to be investigated. I wish your little local police department, sir, that's trying to play like they the FBI tricking citizens and they don't know what's going on, talking about their intelligence and ain't nothing but Lakeshire's boys, the old boy network, Mississippi burning, Bull Connor hooked up, controlling the city. Now, unless it's something different, sir, I'm a citizen too. I wish somebody would allege some kind of investigation on a man in a wheelchair that's been preaching all his life, and the city that shook my hand and gave me pictures. Now I'm out of here. I got the St. Louis award. Everybody know me. I wish they would try to make me dirty to hide they dirt. Somebody gonna hold a package in their hand at 12 o'clock and resign like Anthony Weiner around here. Now I'm done, Sergeant. Thank you. And tell Miss Pat if I offended her in any way. Please, I hope my mama get out the grave and beat me till I bleed with a extension cord.
I will definitely.
If Miss Pat even looked like she had anything concerned about Mr. Wood, Miss Pat is the sweetest person in that building down there. Now, that's on real. And I pray that God would take my heart and rip it out my chest if I'm lying to you about what I say and how I feel about Miss Pat and the chief. Now,
I will, like I said, I will definitely let her know, Mr. Wood.
Okay, God bless you, Sergeant. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.